Hello everybody and welcome back to Best Friends Who
Are reunited.
Woo!
Woo! Fucking have that.
Baloo. Oh, ow.
Sorry.
That was really aggressive.
Sorry.
What the hell? James just tried to attack me with a balloon. Ow!
What?
Don't do that.
It's gonna pop. That balloon's gonna pop.
Where is it?
It's by the light. It's gonna get really hot. It's gonna explode.
Sake. Okay, well if you hear a loud bang, don't panic. It's just the balloon. Yeah, I did get James these balloons the other day because you came back, 3 days ago?
Something like that. 3 days ago. I don't know. It's all one big fucking blur.
It felt like he was gone for a year, so I put up welcome home banners, blew up some balloons, nearly fainted because I forgot how hard it is to blow up these balloons, and they tasted really chemically, and I thought I was going to die at one point, but anyway. Yeah, it felt like I was kind of welcoming back like a long distance boyfriend who works in the army or something.
I feel like shit.
And you look like shit.
Thank you. I felt like I was gone for ages.
Yeah.
I felt like I was gone for a month. But it was such a good time. I loved it. But I was ill the whole time as well. Like, so was my mum. So was everyone there. Everyone was just ill. So it was very like, oh, I've got a sore throat. Oh, I've got a really bad cough. And everyone was like giving it to each other in circles. So like you would just get better and then you get it again. And now I'm really fucking ill. You can hear it in my fucking nose. And Isabel's annoyed that I'm saying that I'm ill. She hates the fact that I'm ill. And the fact that I'm saying that I'm ill, she gets annoyed that I'm ill.
No, because boys just can't handle being ill. I'm on my period today, right? Do you hear me complaining about it? Going, oh my god, my cramps. I'm not even joking. Every 5 seconds, James reminds me that he's ill. It's almost like I don't believe that you're ill and you're trying to convince me. I don't need convincing. I can take one look at you and know you're not right. Your eyes are bloodshot red.
Yeah.
You're as pale as a ghost.
I feel like shit.
You were radiating so much heat last night. I could not sleep.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep either. I have insomnia.
Oh, another thing to add to the list.
No, because I'm ill.
Right.
I just can't sleep, bro. Do you know how annoying it is? I've been ill for 2 weeks, and I thought I'll be fine, and then it wasn't, and I'm ill again.
Do you want to explain why you're ill again?
Yeah, I'll explain. Because I used to smoke. Yeah, fucking shock for everybody out there. Probably thinking, God, James was so pure and nice and kind. Yeah, I used to do that stuff. And
now, out of all days, he's decided to quit.
Yeah, I used to
quit now.
I used to smoke. I used to vape, and then I went smoking, and then I did a bit of fucking snus. All right, I dabbled in the nicotine. I know what I'm doing. All right, I'm a fucking nicotine master.
Whore.
What? Just call me a whore.
Yeah, a nicotine whore.
Yeah, I'm a nicotine. I'm like, if you got questions about Nick, I'm your guy. All right, I am your guy. I'll tell you all about it. And I thought, you know what, my days of this Nick stuff is over. I've had my fun. I've had my Nick. I want to be clean. So I decided to go clean, cold turkey.
Yeah.
Fucking don't do it, guys. It's not worth it. I feel like shit. I have fever. I can't breathe. I can't see. I can't focus. My palms are sweaty.
Yeah.
These weeks' arms are heavy. Vomit on my sweat already. Mum's spaghetti. I feel like ass.
If you don't believe him, look at the difference in what we're wearing. I have got on a blanket, slippers, fluffy socks, and a hoodie because it's freezing in the house. James has got on
running gear,
gym wear.
My whoop is telling me I'm ill. I'm recovered. I had 100% sleep, guys, and I've recovered 17%, and that's when you know you're feeling like shit.
But yeah, I do think it's really, really good that you're stopping smoking, and I think it's a great thing because I've told James I don't want to be with a smoker, and I told him I wouldn't have children with a smoker. So
I'm turning 24 now, guys. It's getting fucking deep. I thought about it, and like, I'll have to get married soon. That means I'm gonna have to have kids soon. I just want to stop smoking now. It's not like I've been smoking all my life. I've only been smoking for like the last 2 years. I've never really said anything, and I've always kept it secret.
Yeah, because it's not something you want to like promote and like encourage people to do because you know it's a disgusting thing, but you were just addicted.
It fucking felt good at the time. Now thinking back though, not gonna lie, I feel like shit right now. I really could do with a cigarette, but I'm not.
What have we got instead? We've got Joe in the Juice carrot juices. Go Away Doc, I think this one is called. Doesn't actually taste that bad.
It tastes pretty good, but I can't even taste today.
Yeah, I felt like I needed some carrot in my life because I don't actually eat my carrots, and I think that's why my eyesight is so shit. So I'm going to drink carrot juices because I feel it's just a lot easier way to
Yeah.
get that vitamin C, you know?
I need to just perk up, man. I need to alive myself. It's just me saying, guys, if you want to quit, don't go cold turkey. That's stupid. It's making me feel really ill. Go on the fucking government prescription patches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wean yourself off the nicotine, because I tell
Yeah.
you now, I fucking regret doing what I've done, but I don't want to go back and do it again, because then I'll just feel like shit again.
Yeah.
But guys, this is a journey. I'm doing my fitness journey. I'm in my gym gear. I might go for a run. I don't know. I feel like I just need to like sort my fucking life out. I know I want to stop smoking. You know, I've stopped, but you know, I just want to be good, man. I just want to, yeah.
Yeah. These past few days of James being back in the house, you haven't been the best, have you? Did have a New Year breakdown, sort of.
Yeah, oh yeah, I had a fucking bit of a cry the other day.
Yeah.
I had a bit of a cry the other day because, do you know what? Fucking life is shit.
No, it's not.
Life is shit. I'm looking around. I fucking hate everything. But that is probably the withdrawal of nicotine. And also
Maybe.
missing my family because,
Yeah.
you know, I don't see my family much.
Yeah.
And when we're all together having a great time in fucking America, you know, Matthew, you know, Siobhan, my mum, all of that was great. And then suddenly, boom, you just all don't see each other again for like 9 fucking months or a year. And you only see each other for 2 weeks every year. It's pretty shit.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
So, you know, it sucked. And I just felt depressed and
Yeah.
jet lagged and ill.
Sometimes I even worry for you. Like, what if one day we broke up? What would you do? Where would you move, or would you?
I'll move to America if we broke up.
Really? What,
Yeah.
to Delaware?
No, not to Delaware. Well, maybe to Delaware.
Oh.
Maybe to Philadelphia.
All right.
I don't know. Fucking just,
You just go.
I'll just go.
Right. Well.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, at least you have a backup.
Well, if I'm going to get my citizenship.
Oh, so that's why.
No.
I actually had a dream that you were going to tell me that you're staying in America. And I woke up, and that day I FaceTimed you. Matthew tried to say something, you went, no. And then I thought in the back of my head, was that the dream coming to life?
I don't know what Matthew was saying. I think Matthew just gets rude to you on FaceTime.
Yeah, I know.
It's funny.
What are you saying behind closed doors for him to...
Nothing. I'm not saying it. No, Matthew's just more like... Matthew wants me to stay there, doesn't he?
Right, yeah.
And he just sees you as like the reason why I'm not there. Why I'm not in America. And I said, well, one day I'm going to marry Isabella probably. And he's like, oh, fucking brilliant. It's like, great. It's like, thanks. He's like, why can't she move here? I was like, she doesn't want to. She's like, oh, I'm not going to like her when I meet her. That's what he said.
He said that?
Yeah, he's joking though. Of course he's going to like
that's
you.
mean.
You guys get along on FaceTime.
No, we don't.
He doesn't talk to anybody. He's very quiet. He's quite a shy guy. And he's been very like confident. But maybe when he meets you, he'll be like,
Yeah, of course.
he keeps saying he's going to steal you.
Oh, yeah, that's something else, yes.
Which is fucking... I keep telling him, stop doing that, bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm like, Matthew, stop. You're not going to steal my girlfriend. He's like, I'm going to steal your girlfriend. And even to the point where Siobhan's like, Matthew, stop, man. It's getting a bit fucking weird now. You're 12. Relax.
Yeah, he's got confidence.
It's funny.
To look me dead in the eye and say that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's funny. That was funny.
But yeah, I did get some comments about why I wasn't there with James. Like, oh, why do you never go to America with him? I said to James, like, when he last went, I would love to come when he next goes, but he decided to go for Christmas, which is so fair enough. But obviously I was with my family for Christmas, so it just didn't work out that I was there. But some people were like weird about it, but I think it's healthy to be able to spend time away from your boyfriend. Like, you don't have to do everything together.
No,
Sure,
but
I
I
mean-
think it's just 'cause, like, you haven't seen them before. Do you know what I mean? They're probably thinking, oh, he's gone to America twice this year. And you
Yeah,
haven't been either time.
yeah,
Which is ridiculous because it doesn't matter. It's only
Yeah.
been twice.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
This was the longest me and James have actually spent apart from each other, which is kind of crazy because you were gone for 2.5 weeks and
Yeah.
it did feel like a lifetime to me. And I was curious to know how long you guys have spent from your boyfriend / girlfriend, partner, whatever. And I put a poll up. And do you want to see the statistics, James?
I reckon me and you are pathetic.
Yeah, I
And
think
everyone's
so too.
been like a year distance or 6 months, and we're like 2.5 weeks. What the fuck?
I know.
It's different when you spend every day of every
Yeah, we literally do.
waking moment together since we got together because of COVID.
Is that healthy?
No. This is why we're really like, sometimes we don't know how to communicate very well.
So I asked you guys the longest you've spent away from your partner. The highest... I just gleeked. Sorry guys, I just spat everywhere. 147 votes for 1 week.
Right.
236 votes for 2 weeks.
Right.
309 votes for 1 to 6 months. And 29 votes for a year. And then we got personal DMs saying one girl said that she's spent 15 years away from her partner.
What was he, in fucking jail?
And others are saying like years in the
15
army.
15 years?
15 years. It must have been a prison husband.
Bro, that's crazy that we got the demographic of that as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, the highest was 1 to 6 months, so we are pathetic.
Also, the amount of votes is crazy. That just blow me away. That's a lot of people.
Is it?
That's like nearly 600 people voting on that fucking poll.
Yeah.
Feel pretty impressed. It was on your Instagram, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't on my Instagram. It was on our best friend's.
That's insane.
Yeah, which is crazy because we only have like 4,000 followers.
That's
on
sick.
Instagram.
Right, I think personally, 1 to 6 months is standard.
Pretty normal, but
that,
6
what is that?
months.
What is that? What even happens? Is that career? Is that by choice?
Choice, maybe if you're gone travelling or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. Still, that's a bit too much in my books.
But something about us merging as one. I mean, like, so obviously when you were away, I had my own schedule. I did my own thing. As soon as you get back here, like, I'm so much more like lenient to not staying to like my schedule. Like, for example, James will stay in bed, and without a doubt, I'll stay in bed too, even though I know I've got stuff to do. It's like, oh, well, James is in bed, so I'll be in bed. Or
That's my fault, is it? Yeah.
Or I'll try to get up, and then you're going, what are you doing? And then you grab me, and then we go back to sleep. Not in a sexual way, more like, what are you doing?
Stop blaming me for your fucking. You don't have strong will. That's fine.
It's like no, but you made me feel bad for like actually having a life.
I'm ill. I don't give a fuck what you do. I couldn't give a shit, right? If you wanted to go out and work, you go out and fucking work. I'm ill. I don't give a fuck. I'm lying in bed.
This is why I understand why when people get married, they have their own bedrooms, not to necessarily sleep in, but like they'll have their own bedrooms in a sense of like they have like their own stuff there and they can do what they want, and if they needed to wake up early they could sleep in that.
No, we're not having our own fucking bedrooms, Isabella.
I think it's healthy. I think we need that.
Are you fucking kidding?
I think I need that.
If
I could, I'd have my own bedroom.
Are you being fucking for real?
I'm being for real. Not because I want to sleep in it every night, but if I did need to wake up early and I needed to stick to a schedule, I would sleep in that bed.
Do you know what? You're making me so scared about my future.
Why?
Because, number one, yeah, guys, she's been banging on about how she's not going to be with me when I fucking lose my hair. Right?
I have not.
Right?
Wait, I did not say that.
No,
I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth because that's not true.
Listen to what I said. You said to me, oh, James, I can't help the way I feel. You know, if you lose your hair, you know, then you lose your hair and I can't be with you.
I didn't say that.
Right? What's annoying me is that, have you seen this? Is this going? It ain't getting better, Chief.
Look, I'm going to be so for real. I know it's peak because I love you so much. I never said I wouldn't be with you. But I cannot help what I'm not attracted to. I physically cannot help that.
And that's
people
fine.
cannot help what they are and aren't attracted to. And I am not attracted to bald people. I wish I was. I really do wish I was. But a bald head does put me off.
But what does that mean for us then? Because
I don't
we
know.
are fucked.
I don't know, James. And that is a scary thought. That is a scary thought.
And now I have to sleep in separate bedrooms.
Who knows? Maybe you might be the one that changes my
I don't want to
idea.
find out. I don't want to go through another 5. If I go bald, look, I'm 24 now. I think that's when my dad lost a lot of his hair when he was 24, 25, 26.
Okay.
So we haven't got many fucking years left, right? And
But earlier in our relationship, you told me you were going to get a hair
yeah,
transplant.
but I'm not
and now
too
you're
sure.
saying you're not.
Yeah, because I don't have the fucking money. I don't have 10 grand to just fucking get a hair transplant. Right. So, if I lose all my hair, and then you decide, oh, actually, he's a bit ugly, I ain't going to be with him. I've just wasted 3 years of finding someone who actually likes me for who I am.
I would stay with you.
And then you had a fucking cheek. I don't want you to stay with me. I don't want you to stay with me.
But
because
there's
you just
more
told me
to
how
a marriage
ugly.
than just being attracted to one another. You're
want
attracted to their
sex.
soul.
I want sex. I want a bit of fucking shagging.
I have to admit, there might be less of that.
And then we have none now. So what's going to be fucking minus? I can't have minus sex. And what's the problem is, you're going to fucking sleep with someone else. And we're going to have one of those relationships where we have a fucking kid, And you're going to fucking shag someone else.
No, I wouldn't.
And that's it.
You know I'm not like that.
And do you know what?
I could literally go my whole life without sex.
Yeah, and the problem is, you said to me, oh, but you have no eyebrows anyway, and you have no fucking beard hair, so you look like a fucking foreskin. So no, I'm not going to be with you thinking she finds me fit. She thinks I look like a foreskin. Guys, I can't help it, right? I want to be happy. I want to feel loved. If you had no hair, I would still love you. I love you for you. You don't even like my personality.
What?
You don't even like my personality.
Yes, I do.
Because that's not enough. Well, it's not enough for you to stay then, is it?
What? I just said that your personality.
You might stay.
I said I would stay with you.
But you don't find me fit.
James, I can't be ridiculed for that. I cannot physically.
Why are we together?
That's the $1 million question.
Exactly. It's like, you're not even saying, oh, I'll pay for your hair transplant. Because I'm saying to you, if I can afford one, I will. But I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me.
What?
I want to get a hair transplant
exactly,
for me.
Exactly. I want you to do that. I don't want you to get it just for me.
Yeah, but if one day I decide not to, will you fucking leave me?
No, I'm telling you I'm not going to leave you. I'm just saying the sex might be a bit minimal.
But I'm going to go through my life.
So then that's up to you to think.
Don't fucking put it on me.
I'm not putting it on you,
the
but
fact
it's up
that
to
I'm
both
going to
of
have
us.
to break up with you
I
because
can't
you don't
help
want
that.
to fuck me.
I don't like bald men. I can't help it.
Guys, we need to have a serious conversation.
I think we need to go to couples therapy. I think that's what we need.
You need to get a fucking grip. You either be with me or not.
James, do you know how much harder that is? Easier said than done. I love you so much. I don't want to break up because
You fucking knew since day one I was going to go bald. You saw that hairline from day one.
You told me you're getting a hair transplant.
Yeah, but did it ever occur to you, what if he doesn't? Maybe I don't want this. Maybe I can't do this to this poor boy. Bro, I swear to fuck, if we break up in 3 years' time because I end up being bald, yeah, I'm going to fucking die because I overlived 6 years of my life with you in 3 years' time for no fucking reason.
But I don't want to break up with you. That's what I'm saying.
Anybody out there that like bald men, let me know because I need a fucking backup right now because I might even be sleeping in separate bedrooms at this as well. This is crazy.
I'm not going to leave you.
I want you to leave me. I don't want to be with you if you don't find me attractive.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's things. You never know. Maybe because I love you, I might find it attractive anyway. But I'm saying, in general, bald people, I'm not attracted to. So
what happens when I get 80 years old and I get wrinkly
me.
and shit? You're going to fucking break up with me when I'm 80 and wrinkly?
No. Look, I don't even know, okay? But there are therapies that couples can do. Because most marriages, they do have points in their life where their attraction isn't quite there. Like, they love each other, but their attraction goes down and they go to this therapy and they like figure out how to be attracted to them again.
Why are you researching this? This is fucking crazy, guys. I'm not even fucking being. I'm being fucking for real right now because
I'm not researching.
You don't find me attractive or something. Is that what you're trying to say? Are you trying to say that you don't love me right now? I don't need to rekindle my love or something? Because this is crazy.
James, you know that's not true.
I don't know.
I'm not being funny. Let's not go into details, but I did give you that. But I wasn't attracted to you. I wouldn't have done what I did the other day.
Well, I want to know what you did the other day. That's so special.
You know.
Anyway.
Don't play dumb.
Right. God.
What I'm saying is I'm attracted to you now, but say for some reason I physically cannot be attracted to you when you're bald, we'll go to therapy and I'll sort it out. I'll get fucking hypnotherapy if I have to.
I don't want to live my life knowing that I've fucking hypnotised my girlfriend to fucking like me. That's crazy. Like, it's scary, man.
Yeah, but I'm attracted to your body.
Well, not this.
And your face. But men's hair is their makeup.
Yeah, and that's why I fucking hate myself so much because I'm losing it. You don't think I don't want? I wish I'm in two minds here. I wish you fucking just like me for me and that I could shave this fucker off because it's causing me anxiety.
Right.
But number two, I wish I had luscious long locks and I kind of want to get a hair transplant. You know, I want to feel good, but also I don't fucking know.
I know for a fact that you would not be confident if you shaved all your hair off because your celebrity crushes that I met all have long, luscious locks.
Sorry, all my celebrity crushes are women.
No,
I'm
the men
confused.
that you...
I'm fucking hella confused right now.
The men that you... the men that you find...
You telling me that's a fucking wig?
No, the men attractive like that guy from the Ozarks?
He's not my fucking celebrity crush.
Kind of.
I'm not bisexual.
Your male admirer? I don't. What do you call it?
Men that I just find, they're attractive.
Yeah, that's what.
Not my celebrity crush. I don't fucking would shag him. I'm not bi. I am straight.
yeah. So the main topic of today's podcast is: should I leave them in 2023? We want to help you guys with your friendship/relationship dilemmas because we don't want to start 2024 with unresolved issues. We want to go in with good energy, good vibes. And if for some reason you've got bad vibes in your life right now and you need help, we're here to give you some advice.
Yes, sir.
And we got a lot. It's a shame because loads of them are really good, but we can't read them all out in this episode. So maybe we'll have to do a part 2. But a lot of you guys do have a lot of dilemmas.
Yeah, I've seen a lot whilst I was away in America that everyone's been asking for us to do a friendship kind of advice podcast. So it's quite nice that we've actually done it because I think it's one of the first or second times we've done it in the whole of our podcast year.
Yeah.
So we don't do it a lot. So
we've got some long ones and some like shortish ones. This is a shortish one.
All right.
The sex has got weird. My boyfriend and I have been together over a year. In every other aspect of our relationship, we are perfect. He's literally my best friend, but the sex was always great until recently. ... He's gone completely silent. No noise at all, not even heavy breathing. And doesn't even say he's finished. He just carries on till it goes floppy. I've tried talking to him, but he insists everything's fine. Is he still into me?
I don't fucking know, man. I genuinely don't know.
Well, you're a boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck a girl in silence whilst my dick's floppy or until it gets floppy.
Maybe he doesn't want it to end, so he just keeps going and doesn't tell you because he doesn't want it to stop.
Yeah, that's fucking
but then
terrifying.
What's the silence about?
Yeah, he's just so in. He fucking had to lock in. He had to lock in. He's fucking in the puss. Yeah, he's there. He's locked in. He can't think or do anything else.
So he's just thinking about sex. He's not thinking about sex with her.
No, do you know what? I feel like if you're horny and you're having sex, you're gonna make noise.
So maybe he's maybe he feels like maybe he's got low libido.
Yeah, but look,
and he feels sorry for you. So he
fucking hell.
So he thought, okay, it's been a while since we've had sex, so let's do it now. And he's just like in the mindset, like, okay, let's get this done.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't make sense until it goes floppy because that sounds like you would want to keep going as long as possible. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
So this is very, very strange.
If he sees it more as a chore, like this is my job, I have to get it done, and then I'll maybe he doesn't know until you're satisfied. You haven't maybe clear that you're satisfied, so he keeps going until he no longer can go anymore because it's fucking killed his cock. Maybe he's not even enjoying it because it's so sore.
But she's asked him. Wait, did she ask him about it? And he said everything's fine?
Maybe.
Yeah, I've tried. She said, I've tried talking to him, but he insists everything's fine.
Well, everything's not fine.
So she doesn't know if he's into her.
Hey, look, when you get mega horny,
yeah.
And
hey, we're not bringing our own sex into this.
I'm just saying, anybody listening, can reply to this in the comments. If you're mega horny and someone kisses you on the neck, you're going to do a little bit of a,
Got ya.
You're going to do a little bit of a... You're going to make some sort of noise.
Not silence.
You're not going to... Like, imagine if I'm bare horny, and you...
I would be so confused.
Yeah. If I was trying to have sex with you and I was kissing you all over and you're like this... That actually kind of makes sense now after everything we spoke about, but, you know... Because you don't fucking find me attractive. But like, if I was like this, if you're like this, yeah, I'll be like, okay, that's just Isabella. But like, if I was like that, you'll be like, what the fuck is
I
going on?
do not do that.
No, that was a joke. It's callback. It's something called callback in comedy because we're just talking about how you don't find me attractive, and that's just called a callback. That's kind of a joke. How like when
right, yeah, it would be funny, but you do actually mention that a lot. So how am I meant to know if that's a joke or not? Because you do bring it up. I
don't bring it up the fact that you're just fucking like this. I've never made that joke before.
Yeah,
someone find that in the podcast, please. Someone go through the episodes.
in everyday life. I've
never made a joke like this.
Doors, you say, "Oh, I do all that."
Because I fucking do. That ain't a joke.
Yeah, too right.
Anyway, back to them.
Does he find her attractive?
I-
This is what we need to help this poor girl on, because I would be so mortified and so confused.
I think he finds you attractive.
Yeah.
I think maybe he's not enjoying it as much as you are, or maybe he's enjoying it less. Maybe we haven't spiced things up.
Yeah.
After a year, you need to keep things fresh and new.
That's
and a bit of...
true.
So maybe put a finger in his bum. Maybe...
Consensually.
Yes. Maybe talk to him like, is there anything you want me to do?
Yeah.
Maybe you wear something like sexy lingerie. I tell you now, if you wear sexy lingerie and you like fucking kick that fucking door open... Hello, boy.
And he still fucks you like that.
And he still makes no fucking noise.
Leave.
Yeah, you know, that answers everything.
Yeah.
Lingerie solves everything. If they find you attractive and you're in lingerie and they don't give a shit,
And they don't make noise.
that would be fucking heartbreaking. But
Yeah, but sometimes relationships like can fade in like a sexual way, like it can just turn into friends, I guess. So
yeah,
I hope that's not happening for you, because that would be really rubbish, because it sounds like guys get on really well. But yeah, do what James says. Next one. This is quite long. So I've been dating my boyfriend for 3 months, but I've known him for a while longer. I'm 22 and he's 27. I've met his family a number of times and they love me. My parents have met him 3 times, once for a meal and the other 2 times very briefly. My parents confronted me the other night saying they don't like him and that he isn't right for me. I asked them to explain why they think that, as they know my feelings towards him and how he feels towards me. He's expressed to them that he does love me when they ask him how he feels. Bit weird, I know. He is the loveliest person I've ever dated, treats me amazingly, and has given me everything I've wished for in a relationship. Lovely. We get on so well, and I feel so super comfortable around him. My parents told me that the reason they don't like him is because he doesn't seem to have a future career perfectly planned out, and that he doesn't seem as mature for his age as they think he should be. He's currently a head chef, and whilst it's not somewhere he wants to stay for a long time, he is completely set on which job he wants to do for the rest of his life and has a few different ones in mind. I just don't know what to do. I love him and the thought of losing him hurts, but I value my parents' opinion. I haven't told him any of this and don't know if I should, so maybe he has a chance to improve. I'm so stuck on what to do. My dad has said he isn't comfortable and is in fact uncomfortable around him, but I just can't see why. I don't know if he's just saying that to be awkward or if he's trying to get me to break up with him. I've also been ill this week and he sent me flowers and chocolates and a teddy. I've not even thanked him as I feel like I can't speak to him whilst this is going on.
is that it? Are we going to keep going? Or?
Side note, he is in no way abusive or verbally abusive, mean towards me, and there has been no reason for my parents to not like him other than what I've stated.
What the fuck? I don't think I needed that fucking side note there.
So she's basically saying he's a really nice guy and it's not fair for the parents not to like him.
That's the age gap.
I definitely think at 22, being a girl, like your parents still view you as like young. Obviously 22 is still young, and when you've got a boyfriend who's 27, like even though it's not a huge age gap, it definitely still is kind of like a big, like you're definitely on different parts of life between those 2 years. Like 22, you've just finished uni, right? And 27, like you're on the road to having like a strong career, right?
Well, that's what, if you're thinking about like, what you think society norms are.
Society norms.
It doesn't always work out like that, but I also feel like the age gap is quite. I feel like age gaps are starting to become more okay. Obviously the older you get, but I still think 22. You're still fucking young.
Yeah.
Like you are what 22.
Yeah.
And I'm 23. I feel like I haven't even got my shit together yet.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine being with someone who's 28, 27 with their shit together or something. Because I'd be like, it'd be fucking put a load of pressure on me.
Yeah, so it's almost like, why do your parents even care if he hasn't got his shit together? Because you might not have yours.
Yeah, but I think that's the whole point, that she's allowed to not have her shit together where he's supposed to have her shit together. Right. And that shows immaturity. That, you kind of want, when you're 27, you kind of want to have your shit together. That's what you're, but there's no set in stone. That's the case. Like,
but would it make sense to be with someone who's got their shit together and you haven't? Because surely then don't you want to be on the same kind of like wavelength as your partner?
Well, yeah, but sometimes you like to like someone they motivate you. So if they got the shit together and you haven't, it makes you more likely to get your shit together. But it's not even about that. I think it's more like age gap. You know, let's say when he was 20, you were 15. Do you know what I mean? Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And like you were 10 when he was 15. So
Yeah.
like there's so many, you still got like, I feel like in your 20s, you still got so many, each year is like a whole big fucking new milestone for you.
Yeah.
And I think when you get to 30, that's when your body starts to calm down and your whole lifestyle starts to become more calmer most of the time. So I feel like you're both still growing and learning and doing so much. I think maybe it's the age gap that your parents don't like it.
Yeah.
But I don't think the age gap is that bad because he seems like he has got his shit together. He seems really nice. I don't know. But it hasn't been that long. It's been 3 months.
Yeah. Maybe if you haven't had a lot of relationships previously, maybe they just feel like picky and they want the best for you. So maybe they're trying to find the negatives in it. Maybe they're like scared for you to be in a like committed relationship. Who knows? But the main thing is he treats you right. And if he is treating you really nicely, then I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a reason why I think it's a problem. And I'm really digging deep here to find a reason why your parents wouldn't like them. So I don't think it's his fault or your fault. I think your parents just must not like it for some reason. I can't even fucking figure it out.
I think if you love him, you should give him a chance to get on with your parents a bit more and see how that goes. But I do understand in the sense of if your parents don't like him, that would be hard to carry on a relationship with someone, because I can't imagine being with like James and my parents not liking him. Like it does just add like another like layer to it, and sometimes it can change your like mindset on the person when your family doesn't like them. It might put like thoughts in your head.
But the one thing I would say is that if your parents didn't like me, I would hope they fucking talk to me about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if they said to me, James, I don't like you because you do this, I'd be like, then I can explain myself and maybe get them to understand. So like if maybe what you got to do is force your parents to speak to your boyfriend, and then he can be like reassure them.
But they're not giving a reason though.
Yeah, but that's why you just
sit down and talk. About the future thing.
Yeah. Well, I have got my shit together. That's what I want to do. I want to be a head chef. It pays this. It does this. You happy now?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Also, it shouldn't matter to your parents, because if your fucking parents die tomorrow, what's it to them?
That's true.
You know, you want to be happy for yourself. I'm not saying that in a whole negative way, but it's just like, you know, you got to live for yourself. And I know it sucks that your parents hate them, but if you really like him and he really likes you and you're happy, there's no problems, then why should you
find a middle ground?
You can't stop your whole fucking life for your family, because it doesn't work. Not everyone's going to like each other in the world. Do you know what I mean?
It's true, but it is a bit shit.
Yeah, but if they don't give a valid reason and they just seem to be picking out of fucking thin air,
then it's not fair.
It's not fair on you. If they have a valid reason, like he's a fucking criminal,
but because
I don't like him that much.
You're saying that they feel uncomfortable, but you haven't said they feel uncomfortable because. It just seems like they're just saying it for no reason.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's the age gap.
Yeah,
and I don't think that's a valid reason.
This one's crazy.
Oh, look, let me read it.
Okay.
My boyfriend and I have been together for just over 4.5 years.
Wow.
Tiny bit of context. We met via mutual friends. I was in love with his best friend. Things were not going so well. So now my current boyfriend was a little bit of a rebound for that situation.
So she what?
So her boyfriend right now was a rebound
for
her past situation, which was his best friend.
Okay, got ya.
5 years later, we're still together. Rewind to about 7 months ago, my boyfriend, said best friend, comes out of the woodworks and proceeds to tell me he's always wanted to be with me. It's the biggest mistake, blah, blah, blah. He proceeds to tell me this every few weeks and then will disappear again. But as he's my boyfriend's best friend, we hang out as a group a lot. I cannot bring myself to tell my boyfriend, as it will break their friendship, but it's eating me up, especially as I've had such a hardcore crush on him for years prior to my boyfriend. Oops, and I should mention that my boyfriend had a rocky period a couple months back and broke up, and I did accidentally meet up with said best friend.
What did they do when they meet up? So, at the start, before she got with her boyfriend, she tried it with this best friend and it didn't work out.
Didn't work out, so then she had a rebound
with the best friend.
With her current boyfriend.
Yes.
So look, ready? Her name's Claire, for example.
Yeah, I get it.
And you have Joe.
Yeah.
And then she's dating Adam.
Yeah.
Claire and Adam, they were having sex, didn't work.
Yeah.
So she got with Adam's best friend, Joe.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
And that's been going on for 7 years. But
5 years, you mean?
5 years. But Adam's like, nah, I've always should have been with you.
Yeah.
But she's like, fuck's sake, I've had a huge crush on fucking
Yeah.
Adam for ages. It just didn't work. And I've ended up being with fucking Joe. I don't want to be with Joe. I want to be with Adam.
This sounds like Love Rosie in a way, where it's like two people, they're meant to be with each other, but they just can't seem to get the timings right. And it does sound like a love story. But then also, if it was going to work out, it would have worked out. Do you know what I mean? Like, why didn't it work out the first time you guys were
Right time,
being a
right
thing?
people, wrong time.
That's true.
But also, it is a bit unfair on your current boyfriend.
But life is unfair.
Stop being toxic, you fucking toxic queen, bro. Stop being toxic. Because if you start being like
yeah,
this to
but
me,
I'm not being funny. If you had a crush on this boy and you knew you've always had a crush on him, and then after 5 years he tells you that he thinks you should be together, as a girl, you're not going to stop thinking about that.
Okay, is
Even
there
if
anyone that I need to be worried about right now?
No.
You try to tell me something here. Any of my best friends?
No.
I just need to make sure. I need to fucking make sure that my,
No,
keep
I'm
my
just
friends close, but my
saying.
enemies closer.
I'm just saying that girl must be going through it right now. And I think she knows what she wants to do. She wants to break up with her 5-year relationship, let's be real. But I don't think you should do that. You should only do that if you're 100% clear.
No, she should break up with her current boyfriend right now.
Why?
Because it's unfair on him. She shouldn't do it for... That's selfish. I'm sorry. I personally think that she needs to break up with him for the fucking boyfriend's sake. Because if you want to be with fucking the
but
first
she hasn't
person...
said that she wants to be with him.
Yeah, but thinking about him like that is just... Obviously, you don't like your boyfriend that much. You're not feeling like you want to be with him. That's unfair
true.
on him.
That's true.
We've been together for 5 years. He's fucking absolutely fine. He has no idea that you met up with this said boy.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh
He
my
has
God,
no idea that
yeah,
he messages
yeah.
you every few weeks and disappears. You guys fucking hang out. And if you're like, oh, I do like my current boyfriend, but I do like this guy that I used to be with, his best friend. Oh, I'll just stay with my current boyfriend. That's unfair. He deserves someone that fully likes him.
Yeah,
And
that's
he's not
true.
going to fuck around one day. What happens if you guys both get really drunk one day and you're at a party? You're going to make out, you're going to fuck, aren't you? You're going to get... It's not fair. So I think you're toxic and I think he's toxic and I feel like your boyfriend is fine. I feel like you should break up for your boyfriend's sake.
Also, isn't that crazy, like, going behind your best friend's back? Like, the boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
and
best
saying
friend's
that
toxic
to
as
his
fuck.
girlfriend at the time. Like, that's nuts. I feel like all of you are fucked.
Yeah, but also it's like fucking have some balls about it. If you're gonna message, fucking tell your boy, I think your missus is fit, and I've messaged her. Let's see the best man win. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because right now you're fucking tearing her and then running away. What fucking? That's not fucking
so
bad
romantic.
boy. That's not. Yeah, it's not romantic at all. That's pussy behaviour. I'm sorry. I'm team
So what
current
does she
boyfriend.
do? What does she...
She breaks up with her current boyfriend and fucking thinks about what she's done.
Or she breaks up with her boyfriend and tries to proceed with the other best friend.
Yeah, that's fine.
Toxic, yes, but if you love him, you love him.
But you don't, obviously, because it didn't fucking work out.
Well, like you said, right person, wrong time.
Yeah, but I also think, like, you wouldn't be fucking around with his fucking best friend for 5 years if you really, really like this boy.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's also not like you haven't been in contact with each other because you've been fucking seeing each
that's
other
true.
all the time. So you've just been kind of using this boy to stay in that boy's life. That's crazy. So I personally think maybe I've just going way too harsh and you're like, what the fuck, James? I'm not like that type of girl. That's fair, but that's how it looks.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying.
I hope you get that boy. I hope it works out.
I hope the fucking current boyfriend is just happy one day.
Yeah, I hope you're all happy.
Damn, that's tough.
That is tough. Can I have my phone?
Yeah.
So, I was on my third date while back home from uni with this guy, and he came round mine. We were on my bed, and we had a sweet and short make-out sesh.
Ugh, that's gross.
Afterwards, he asked me where the toilet is. I pointed him down the hall, and I didn't think anything of it. He had been in there a while, and I started thinking, what's taking him so long? So I go down the hall, and halfway to the door, I started hearing squelchy sounds. 5 more minutes go by, and I assumed he couldn't get the soap out. So I quickly knock and head in. I walk in and catch him jerking off in my bathroom. I literally froze, and he saw his eyes go massive because the exact moment of me walking in happened to be the moment that he came. He got it on my carpet and made an excuse and went home.
Oh, you got carpet in your bathroom?
Yeah, that's kind of 70s
I used to have
vibe.
that. I used to have that. You just get bad mole problems.
Oh yeah, not good idea.
Also, like getting out of the shower and then putting your feet on that carpet. It's wet. It's gross. It's a really bad idea. We would have changed, but anyway, that's fucking crazy.
So what's the dilemma here? You don't know if you want to see him again or what?
He just got really horny, and he probably thought, "Oh, mate, we're not gonna have sex today. I need to get this fucking nut out. I need to nut real hard right now."
That's crazy.
So you went and did a nut, and also you should have knocked. You should have just opened. Mate, you didn't know the bloke.
I
It's been
think
3
she did
days.
knock.
You just opened the door.
Oh right.
So you see what you see. The squelching, I thought he was having this shit, so I thought he was shitting himself.
Yeah, squelching. Well, how do you describe?
Also,
the sound of that?
what do you mean he couldn't get the soap out? What does that even mean?
Because I think she heard like a squelch, like, so she might have thought that was like him trying to get the soap out.
But what? He's taking he's in the toilet. What is he fucking washing his body for?
His hands?
Hand soap.
Yes.
Mate, that's crazy.
That is fucking nuts. Would you see him again, James?
I would personally see him again.
You would? I personally would not. I think that's weird
I
behaviour.
think it's fucking funny.
I think that's really strange.
To be fair, if I was on a date with a girl,
Oh my god, the first time we went to an Airbnb, if I walked in the toilet and saw you doing that, I would have got my stuff and ran.
if I fucking walked to that bathroom
Possibly
and you're
call the
fucking
police.
playing that fucking guitar string, I would be fucking freaked out.
No, I bet you would have liked it. Boys are fucking strange.
Huh?
Boys are strange. You probably would have liked that.
I'll probably be like, fucking, that's horny, let's go. Take off all my clothes as fast as I could. No, I think it would have been a shock. But also, I don't know. He needs to explain himself because,
Yeah.
like, what if you were down to have sex and he just like,
Yeah, literally.
maybe he was busting a nut, so when he went back, you guys could have sex and he could last longer.
Like the Central C lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went before you came so I can fuck you longer.
That's it.
All right.
Can I ask a question? Why do rappers move so weird?
What do you mean move so weird? I don't know.
Like I saw this video of Central C and he's like, someone's just asking him questions and he's doing this. Like,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
it's like, what's going on? Why are they trying to look cool or something? I don't know.
Do you know what? It's crazy because like, I'm not a rapper
Yeah, that's true.
and like I don't know many rappers.
But they'll just be like,
Do you know what? Let me just DM Central C right now and let me ask him. Let me just DM Central C. I'm going to buy a verification and DM Central C so he thinks I'm legit. And I'll find an answer out.
I have a friend of 12 years and she has recently entered a new relationship. He is quite toxic and doesn't let her go out and wear certain things. Red flag. This is a problem because one of our fave things to do together was go out to the pub/club or brunch, but now she is no longer allowed to do that with him calling her and screaming at her. I've tried to explain this is not normal and is now affecting the time we spend with each other, but she kicked me out and hasn't spoken to me since. What do I do?
That's not normal.
So the friend, so she's tried to tell a friend, you're in a toxic relationship, and the friend has kicked her out.
Yeah,
and
what's
not
toxic
spoken
about
to her. Huh?
What's toxic about?
Shut up.
Is that not normal? No, you can't go out dressed like that, Isabella. You fucking put some fucking more clothes on.
Oh, I remember when you tried to do that.
I don't fucking ever do that. When did I do that?
Ibiza.
I had one panic attack.
I showed James my outfits. I was excited. I was like, oh,
Let's
James,
just not do this. Let's not
look
do
at one
this.
of my club outfits for Ibiza. James goes white, and he's just like, and then has a bit of a cry or whatever.
Yeah, right, let's be honest here. I never, ever, ever, ever question what you can and can't wear.
You said, why would you wear that to a club?
Listen to what I've just said. I never, ever. That was like the first and only time.
Yes, that was the first.
Right?
Yes, first and only. Yes.
Yeah, because that fucking outfit shook me to my fucking core. I am already scared that you're going to Ibiza. I am already insecure. I have made that completely clear. I'm not saying, oh, you shouldn't wear that because you look ugly. I'm wearing that because you look fucking great and I'm insecure, and I've told you that. And I start fucking crying. Because I'm thinking, you look too good. Your fucking arse is on show. And
It wasn't. I had full briefs on. It was a mesh dress.
the red one.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I saw, you can see the Instagram pic if you want to see. It made me shit myself. And you can see why I was fucking shaking, right? And that's why I apologised and I was upset and I said, I'm really sorry. I should never ever do that again. I have no right. And I apologised.
Yes.
And
Everyone has mistakes.
Yeah, but I made it really clear that I shouldn't have done that. And I was just purely insecure. I wasn't even going to fuck around with saying it was any other reason why. Yeah. That was the reason why.
Yeah.
So put some respect on my name for that.
Yeah, I am.
And I shouldn't have ever done that.
No, but it's funny to look back on now.
Yeah, it's funny to look back on. And I never ever... You can wear whatever you want, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, but we all have our moments. Anyway, so that, I honestly think that fucking... Your friend needs to fucking get some fucking... Grow some balls.
What?
The woman friend, her best friend of 12 years needs to fucking get a grip.
What? Who? The one who has the boyfriend?
Yeah, because she kicked her out.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I think that just shows that she must be in a very toxic relationship, because when you're getting defensive like that, it's like deep down you know your relationship is wrong, but because you love that person so much, you don't want to hear other people's opinions.
Yeah,
and
well,
you just...
You probably feel embarrassed.
She
probably feels embarrassed
that
that you're right and she knows you're right, so she doesn't want to hear that and she just wants to leave. Because he's probably quite nice on other reasons, but also I don't think I could deal with someone like, I want to go out and have fun. Yeah. I don't want to be worried about what I'm wearing or what I'm doing.
But that's the issue. When you're in a friendship or a relationship with a toxic person, they do these toxic things, but because they have good qualities about them, you think, oh yeah, they did do that, but they make me laugh, or oh, but they did that one thing for me, and you focus on the positives, and you're like, you don't want to think about the negatives because you love the positives so much. But at the end of the day, every human being can have positives, like, unless you're the devil, do you know what I mean? The negatives do matter, because things like telling someone what they can and can't wear is not acceptable, and that's more than a red flag. Like, that is like a dangerous relationship to be in, because that's really controlling.
Yep. And
no one should tell you what you can and can't do, and you're not doing anything wrong. You're hanging out with your friends.
Also, like, if you're not allowed to go to brunch, it's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
To the pub? Like,
hey, you go clubbing, pubbing and brunching.
Uh-huh.
Do you see me on your phone?
No.
Blowing it up?
No.
Because if you cheat on me, fucking that's your fault. That's
exactly.
how I've gone through life.
And if someone wanted to cheat on you, they would. You can't control
not even that.
You can't
it's just
stop
like...
that. But also, why would you want to feel like you have to try, like, stop that from even happening? Do you know what I mean? Let them.
I also feel like if someone cheated on you, like, that's their loss, not yours. I know it's obviously harder in the moment, but
exactly.
It's just like, you know. Also, clothes ain't going to change that.
I know.
You wearing this on that isn't going to stop you from doing what you want to do inside.
Exactly.
If you want to kiss a boy, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a hoodie or not. If you're wearing a hoodie, it doesn't mean you're not going to kiss a boy.
Yeah. Like, does your friend have, like, a parent that you could message, or, like, someone that you could speak to about this? Because it is a toxic relationship and you shouldn't allow that to go on.
Yeah, but I also believe that if she's going to kick you out, you've tried.
Yeah,
and you shouldn't be fighting for something, because that's just going to ruin your fucking start of the year. If you tried everything you can, you spoke to her, and you try again to try to talk to her, and if she's still going to fucking ignore you and block you and everything, then like, fuck her. If she's just childish.
Maybe don't come at her as if she's, like, done something wrong. Maybe come at her with a more of, I'm saying this because, you know, I love and care about you. Not, like, be like, why are you letting him do this? Why are you letting him do that? Because she's just instantly going to get defensive.
Just say, like, you know,
not going to listen to you.
I care about you, and why would I not want you to be happy? Why would I not want you to have a good relationship? But this isn't fucking great. Yeah. I've been with you 12 years. I know who you are.
Yeah.
And this boy is just fucking changing everything. It's not what you want in a relationship. And you'll look back at this moment and be like, thank fuck.
Yeah. And like I said, maybe message a parent or something if that is possible. But yeah, don't get yourself in a bad situation.
I personally wouldn't message a parent.
Yeah, but that's dangerous.
What sort of danger?
It depends how old you are.
But also, it's not dangerous. He hasn't done anything that.
But those things start like that, and then they get worse.
Yeah, I know. But what you're gonna do? Fucking message a mum, and then she's gonna hate you, and the fucking mum's gonna get blocked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
What you've got to do is sometimes you got to let people learn from their own mistakes.
Yeah.
She will realise one day, fuck, I fucked up, and I've pushed all my friends away, and then that's the point where you go.
Yeah, but you don't want to distance yourself because that's what the boy wants. He wants the girl to be isolated from her friends and stuff. That's why he's telling her she can't go out and all of that.
Yeah, but then she will one day break. She'll want to go out.
Maybe just see what happens. But when they do break up, hopefully, be there for her because you don't want her to be
alone.
And
even though
don't
she
want that
fucked
boy
you over.
to win.
Yeah, exactly that.
This is a friendship dilemma. I left my friend group chat because I was drained. They all cheated on people when we went out and they'd all be in competition to look better than each other. I left the group chat. It was all very mentally exhausting. They would send photos of girls we knew and point out horrible things about their appearance. I kept finding out I was being spoken badly about because I couldn't drive them places, because I wouldn't talk to boys in clubs, and now my friends are telling me I'm in the wrong for leaving and pushing them away. I feel bad and I miss them all a lot, but being around them made me really depressed and I don't know what to do. Bit of context, I'm 20, living with my boyfriend in full-time work. None of my friends work, so they have the time to be out all the time. And I got spoken badly about because I couldn't go out all the time. I was the only one who drives, so they had to rely on me for lifts and hated when I couldn't because I was working.
Right, I'm going to be honest here. You've done the right thing.
Yeah.
And they use you.
Yeah.
So they use you for fucking getting to the club and back, but as soon as you couldn't take them to the club, they get angry with you.
They chat shit about
you because they don't actually like you. They might like you, but they use you more than they care about you.
Yeah.
And that's just not any fucking friendship should ever be. And also, you being at home with a full-time job with a boyfriend seems pretty cool to me.
And they might actually be jealous of that you have your life kind of going somewhere.
Well, that's exactly why you're not going to talk to another fucking boy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What? How can your friends get annoyed at you at that? Also, they're not your friends if they're getting petty and talking badly about you. Like, if they're genuinely your friends, they don't talk shit about you. And that's just the honest truth. And also, they sound like very insecure, jealous people to be sending in photos of people and talking about their appearance. Like, that's such a
fucking
high
crazy
school thing. Like, at 20 years old, that behaviour is just not acceptable.
It was actually pathetic. And what's crazy is that, it feels like some sort of like a horror film. Do you know what I mean? Where it's just awesome dystopian people. But people are like that. And it's actually crazy that you're that insecure. And the fact is, it's like there's much more things to life than going to the club every fucking weekend, trying to find some boys and then chat shit about girls. That must be fucking like the worst life.
Like, you should try and look at it as like, I feel sorry for you.
That's what
Because if you have the time to be chatting shit about people for no reason and talking about people's appearances and just hating on people, you must have a very boring, sad life.
Well, it just seems like routine to
anyone who's busy and actually has something going on, no one has the time for that.
No, and I think you've done the right thing. Leave that group chat. And I don't think they're friends. I don't think they should be your friends because you would never want to. One, I feel like friends you never speak bad about, and you also want to, like, grow with them and do it. Like, friends are supposed to like pick you up. It's always going to be like the perfect relationship with friends. You're always going to have like bickers or whatever. But I don't think overall friendships are more like, oh, I'm so glad he's my friend. I'm so glad she's my friend. Like, oh, they're really cool. But as soon as they're like, whoa, like, let's say if your friend does some really bad shit, like if they all cheated on people, you don't want to be associated with them.
No.
And I think you've done the right thing. You got a boyfriend. Of course you want to speak to other boys. They're making you do crazy shit just so they can get to the club. But if they really want to get to the club so badly, they should learn how to fucking drive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's just selfish
or
behaviour.
pay for a taxi or something. Like, it's selfish and they don't actually care about
and
you
also,
as a
sometimes
person.
You've got your boyfriend, you live with him, you've got your job, like, you have got things going for you, and sometimes it is better to have no friends than have friends like that, and you eventually will make new ones.
Yeah.
But you might have to have a bit of time where you do feel a bit lonely because you've cut yourself away from these people, but it is so worth it to just have that time to figure out what you actually want from friendships and then go out and find it. And you never know, you might be able to make friends at work. Does your boyfriend have friends?
No, yeah, it'll be a lot better, but also just leave them in 2023.
Yep.
Fuck them.
Definitely.
Fucking leave that. Don't join back. Fuck them. They seem like the worst people ever.
My friend and I had been friends for over 6 years until last year we were really drifted due to different friendship groups. In September, she messaged me to let me know that she is now dating my first ex-boyfriend. He wasn't nice to me at all and she knows this. I've struggled with processing this, so it's resulted in me ghosting her as I don't have the time to deal with it. I have a current partner now, which also makes it hard for me to understand how I should be feeling about the situation. In a way, I feel like I have no right to be annoyed.
Is that it?
Yes.
Right. Personally, this is what I'm thinking. She did the right thing by calling you.
Yeah, even though you guys are like drifted, even though your friendship has drifted, it sounds like your friend still has the respect to tell you that.
Yeah, I also think she didn't have to. I don't think it's a first relationship. I don't think anyone, it's done now. It's in the past.
Yeah, but girl code.
Fuck the girl code, bro. And she didn't fuck the girl code. She fucking called them.
But her friend was there when she was in a relationship with this first ex-boyfriend, right? And she saw the way that he treated you, and she's still gone to proceed a relationship with him. Well, in girl code world, that doesn't seem very nice.
No, but
even though it was a while ago, it's still a bit like, I can see why the girl feels a bit confused in her emotions, because at one point you're like, oh, it happened ages ago, I've got a new boyfriend now, who cares? But also, you guys were best friends for 6 years and she's gone with your first ex-boyfriend. That's a bit weird.
What if he's changed?
Still, there's a weird.
No, but imagine this, yeah.
It's weird.
Imagine
all those boys in the world.
No, but imagine this, yeah. Me and you are dating, as we are, and then fucking I get a call up from my mate. Let's say his name's Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, me, Steve, best friends. He's like, oh, I'm dating your first ex, and I'm there like, what the fuck? You can't be fucking doing that, and you're watching me. And I'm fucking losing my mind. The fact that my mate is dating my first ex. You're thinking, what's the fucking problem, James? I'm with you. Why does it matter?
I get what you're saying.
Wouldn't that make you feel like shit?
No, it's not about them being with.
It is.
It's more about It's more about the girl code. That's what it's more about.
No,
it's more about the relationship with the friend rather than the boy.
No, because if I didn't actually give a shit, which you shouldn't do, I'd be like, oh, that's fucking weird. Well, that's all right. Well, see you later. I wouldn't be like,
you wouldn't think that's
fuck?
A bit weird of Steve to do. Why would he go for my?
No, but I wouldn't give it that much of a shit. Because I'd be like, well, if you like, so I don't want to be with them. It didn't work out. I'm in a relationship. I'm happy now.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Imagine if I was freaking out and you were like, does even James like me? Obviously, clearly likes his ex a lot.
No, because it's not about like. She doesn't like that boy anymore.
She does. It's a first ex. She's always gonna love him. What's that face for?
So you're telling me you still love your ex?
No, I don't love
them. You still love your ex-girlfriend? That you're always going to love them?
No, there's like, with your first relationship...
You've just baited yourself.
No.
You've just baited yourself and now I want to walk away.
No, listen, let me explain. Let me tell you something. Listen, it's like your first... Oh, for fuck's sake, let me speak. The first relationship, yeah? Fucking hell, I hate this so much. The first relationship you have, it's like the first person and everything with. There's always going to be not a part of fucking like you love them, but it's like your first step into the world. So it's really weird when you find like you're friends with them. Well, I can imagine that being weird. But she probably but she probably has some weird like emotional PTSD attachment / especially if they had a bad breakup. So and she probably does kind of like him a little bit still. If my mate told me that they were my first ex, I actually wouldn't give a shit. And I'm saying that with full chest because I'm with you, I'm happy. And I don't give a fuck about boy code, girl code. If my mate wants to be with my ex, that's up to them. And that's up to both of them. I'm going to stop that. What are you going to do? No, you can't do that.
No, you can't.
I don't give a shit.
You don't have to right to say that. It's more of like, you would feel a bit funny about it because it would make you think.
Yeah, but you're being so vulnerable with the first, let's say like, I don't know who the first person you did stuff with, right? But you have to be very vulnerable and you have to open up and you have to fucking, do you know what I mean? It's a lot.
Yeah.
So you almost have like this weird fucking, like not connection, but like you're never going to take that away from each other.
Yeah.
Especially if you're their first and like they were your, like the same first.
Yeah.
You kind of have like a weird.
I've never had that.
Fucking tie. Well, I've had that. My first was, I was their first and they were my first. So it's like a weird tie. But also they're a see you next Tuesday, so I don't actually care about them. But if they weren't a see you next Tuesday and we broke up for a different reason, then probably I would still not care about them, but it would be like, well, we're both vulnerable together the first time. I've got a lot of memories. It was a very intense thing. So I probably would care, but I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Is that clear?
So what's the advice to give her? I'd say just forget about it.
Yeah.
Like, I completely understand why you would feel a certain way, but maybe look at it from James's point of view. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, at the end of the day, it's not actually affecting your day-to-day life. You don't really speak to this girl much anyway. You've already drifted, so it is what it is.
But also, like, let her make her own mistakes. If he treated you that badly, then he will treat her that badly, and then what? That's over. It doesn't affect you. Also, if he's changed, think about fucking Pam and Jim. Pam's ex-husband, or no, Pam's ex-fiance.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
Fuck, I can't remember.
That guy who tried to punch Jim. Do you know what I mean?
I
That
can't
guy.
remember.
He ended up then getting a really nice wife, and he made a job. He made his own company, and he got a load of money.
Yeah.
He changed for the better.
Yeah.
That might be this guy.
Maybe.
He might be a different guy. He might be better. Might be a lot more of a nicer guy, and you're just jealous.
Maybe.
Because this is the thing. If he is a nicer guy, you would want to be with him.
Where is this going?
I'm just saying. Listen. This is actually a really good way of thinking about it, right?
Go on.
This guy, this first relationship guy, is a dick. Yeah, we broke up because he's a dick. Oh, he's such a good boyfriend in every other way, but he was just a dick, right? Now he's no longer a dick. He's just a great boyfriend.
So you're almost like jealous that she gets him at his best and you didn't get that. Yeah.
See? So, maybe you do kind of like him still. And it's unfair on your current boyfriend. Man, if you got a fucking boyfriend or a girlfriend, that's who you should be caring about. And also, you shouldn't go into another relationship thinking, I still might like my fucking ex.
She doesn't. She just finds it a bit strange.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if that is a reason that she goes, oh, well, I couldn't have my ex back. You shouldn't be fucking thinking about that shit. You shouldn't even care about that shit. Because I tell you why? Because if I was in a relationship with you and you tell me, my fucking ex is dating my best, I'd be like, fucking grow up. You're 22. Doesn't matter. You're not 14. You're not 15. You're not a fucking kid anymore. You're an adult. If you like me, you shouldn't care about anybody else. But if you're going to be like, oh, my best friend's dating my ex, fucking and that's all I hear about all day. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's really strange.
It's really strange.
She's not doing that. She's messaging us.
I don't even have that thought.
Well, because you're a boy.
Because I like the person I'm with enough to not give a shit about someone else.
You don't get it. But we're going to leave the dilemmas here, guys, because I don't want to argument with James, and I've got my period and I've got cramps right now.
Well, I'm ill because I've stopped smoking and I'm fucking stressed. So, you know, what's worse?
Do you want me to put that period stimulator back on you?
I actually did it on 10. My family.
Did you?
Yeah.
You brought it?
Matthew went to level 9, bro. Matthew did the period stimulator test.
No fucking way. Why didn't you film
I've got
it?
a video of it, of Matthew. Yeah. He did level 1. And I think the difference is I did up to level 8, but I was doing it for like 15 minutes. It was constant for 15 minutes.
Oh, you were just...
That was quite quick.
Quickly got, yeah.
So they were doing it. Matthew was doing it, and he went to level 1. It's fine. Level 4. I was like, bro, if you want to stop...
Me, I want to watch the video.
The video is really bad. Okay, if you want to... Do you want me to tell your story or not?
No.
I don't have the video. My mum has it. I need to send it. She just sent it to me.
No, I want to see the video.
So I won't tell the story.
No.
Sorry, guys, you don't... Because this man doesn't want to know. You're not going to know. So, cliffhanger.
Maybe he'll post it on TikTok. Who knows?
Oh, well, I can't now. I don't have the fucking clip.
I
can't talk about it. No one's going to understand what I'm talking about.
I need to get up.
I think we should stay here in a 2-minute silence.
Anyway, guys, if you want us to do a part 2 of these dilemmas, please let me know, because I've got so many more that we can discuss and give you some advice on. But also, please take our advice with a pinch of salt, because we actually are very dumb people, I guess. And our advice might be the complete opposite of what you actually need in life. So yeah, take what we say very carefully. But we hope you like this episode, and we'll be back next Monday at 5 o'clock.
I'm a lot better. Isabel doesn't want a period anymore, and it would be a lot more of a happier, brighter, less sniffly, less podcast.
Yes.
We are trying to, we need to be here every week. We've made this commitment. Yeah. So you're going to be here at our worst, and you're going to see us at our best. And right now, I'm at my fucking worst.
Please review the podcast on Spotify, give it a like, give it a follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And let's commence our 2 minutes silence now.
Stop it.
Well, bye guys.